Welcome back, guys. It's Sunday. It's time to talk some movies because it's a live Ask Me Anything live Q&A, of course. You guys know how it goes. I'm back working at work, which sucks absolutely because I've been getting used to not working out, but at least the gyms are opening back up. I got my Venom shirt on. I'm sure a lot of you guys are excited to be talking movies just as much as I am. I'm testing the audio. Audio's working. Everything is going along, but I do have a guest with you guys today, of course. You guys know him. You guys know you love him, and that is Mr. Ren Geekness. How you doing, Mr. Ren?
I'm very good, brother. Thank you for asking, and thank you for having me once again on the live AMA.
Yeah, it's always fun to do this. And before we get going, we do have a new brand thing. Of course, I introduced that there are t-shirts available to buy. You can buy them in the link below, I'm pretty sure, unless I copy and pasted it wrong. I'm going to test it real fast because it has to be. And it works. So that link down below does work. So if you want to get your own t-shirts with certain logos on it, like this one in the background, this toy box one in the corner, this wolf one with lightsabers behind it, or the brand new one that I will be uploading later this week, maybe next week. That is me in a Ron Burgundy suit saying, stay classy. Love it, love it, love it. That's going to be our little friend for today. That was, of course, drawn by Donnie Newbird, who is an excellent guy. And actually, we'll be on our next podcast.
It will.
Where we talk about...
It'll probably be up like tomorrow, Tuesday at the latest.
But yeah, and it's really cool. And we're going to be talking about our top 10 Dragon Ball Z characters. But it's funny. Definitive list. Like, this is our definitive list from the show, and it's gonna be a fun time, guys. So make sure to go check that out as well. Though, this is how it goes. We take questions from the live chat, so keep throwing in questions. We want the most unique, diverse, unique questions. And they don't just have to be about movies. They can be about TV, geeky content, or in general anything you want to know about us. Feel free to ask us. We do have another guest that will be joining us later in the show. Ren doesn't even know who this is.
No, I don't.
You know who they are. You've met them, but it's going to be a fun little discussion time.
All right.
Just when they're done and getting busy, we'll probably go back for an hour or so, maybe a little bit less than that, maybe a little bit more. Who knows? It just depends on all the questions you guys are asked. And now I will say this. If you want your question asked, like no matter what, throw in a super chat. It does help out the channel. If you don't really care, they're not needed. I don't really care. But if you do want your question asked or you want to answer right away, that's the best way to do it. So, Ren, you ready to get started?
Let's do this.
Awesome. So the first question we have is favorite documentary.
I mean, I'm not the hugest fan of documentaries. Like, I don't seek them out.
Mm-hmm.
But recently, like, I loved Three Identical Strangers.
That was mine. Mine.
It is amazing.
It's amazing. It's amazing. It's so good. The Mr. Rogers one is incredible, though. I didn't grow up with Mr. Rogers, so the fact that it touched me in a really inspiring way was great. But yeah, that the Three Identical Strangers one would have been mine as well. How many times have you seen 1917? I'm watching it tomorrow for the 4th time when my 4K arrives. How many times have you seen it?
I've seen it 2 times.
I've seen it 2 times as well. I'm trying to get my girlfriend to watch it. But again, we're kind of doing other movie marathons right now, and I'm trying to get my family to watch it too. I really want to experience this film again. I would kill to see it in theaters again. What did you think of Dark Phoenix? I thought it was trash. I thought it was fine. I mean, it wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible, I thought. There's worse X-Men films.
I thought it was bad, but yeah, there are worse X-Men films, and it wasn't even like, I don't think I put it on my top 10 worst of the year, but I mean, it's bad.
Yeah.
I just didn't hate it.
Yeah. Can I also say, why are there 21 of you guys in here and only 4 likes? There needs to be more likes. Please. We're not answering another question until I get like at least 2 more likes in there. Ren,
God.
Just 4 fucking likes. 6.
Oh my God.
I get to answer the next question. What famous people grew up in your area? One of the people who won an Oscar for Coco went to the high school I go to right now. Keep up the good work, Zach. Do you want to answer that question?
I mean, if you want me to answer what famous people grew up in the area I grew up in, none. If you want me to answer famous people who grew up in the area I'm living in now, lots of people. But like, I know Sam Claflin lives nearby. I've walked past him once over here where I live, around where I live.
Have you ever said hi to any of these celebrities? Because I know you've told me about some.
I met and I got the guts to say hi and take a picture with Edgar Wright on the Bohemian Rhapsody.
I remember that one. Yeah.
Premiere. I stumbled onto Andy Serkis because his Imaginarium studio is in the same premises where my film school was. So I saw him once, and then one time I was in class and I went out to go to the bathroom. And then as I was coming out of the bathroom, I stumbled onto him and I was like, ah, and he just gave me a nice nod and smile. I saw lots of actors because they shoot a lot of stuff over where I was at film school. But in terms of saying hi, like, I think Edgar Wright and Andy Serkis are the ones outside of like big premieres and in the festival and etc.
I dig it. I dig it. I dig it. I dig it. I dig it, dude. Next one we got is favorite Toy Story. Oh, I didn't even answer the question. No one. I mean, I don't fucking know. To be honest with you, Zachary, I wish I did. I grew up in I was born in California, so I'm sure every celebrity, you know. But I live in Arizona right now, and I know a lot of celebrities do have houses out here. So yeah, we'll leave it there. Favorite Toy Story character?
Woody,
yeah. Woody. Well, let's go secondary. Let's go like background characters. Who would be your favorite? Like, mine would probably be Slinky or Rex.
Mine, like outside of Woody and Buzz, like Buzz would be my number 2. I really like. I'd probably say Rex. He's just so funny, dude.
He's great, man. He's
or
great.
Mr. Potato Head.
Shit, I shook like my old desk. I agree. Mr. Potato Head, Don Rickles, fucking great for Toy Story. I love Toy Story so much. Now I want to watch them. Do you think aliens only exist in space, or are there also some walking among us? Well, what's your term for aliens? Because you ask anyone that could be a different question to you. I think they exist. I think they're already walking among us. What about you?
Yeah, I'm not saying aliens as like we know them or theorize them to be like, but I think there's outside life outside of Earth around in space. Yeah.
Oh yeah, totally. Next one. Favorite X-Men movie. Mine is First Class, not including Logan, but First.
Yeah,
Class.
Not including Logan. Days of Future Past, easy.
Overrated.
Oh, how dare you!
I need to see it again, dude. It's been years since I watched it. And I think I saw it after all the hype. Like I went to the theaters and saw it, and I was like, that's good. Thoughts on The Last of Us 2. Now, if you fucking spoil in the live chat, I will block your ass. Let's just put it right there. I already know what happens. And I actually do plan on making a video this week telling it's pretty much going to be titled Stop Being a Dumbass and Just Play the Game. Which I'll probably turn the comments off for. I'm really excited for the game. And the choices that they're making, I think we need in this type of thing. I don't think we get enough of these different games. Honestly, it's been a while since I played a game where I was like, oh, didn't see that coming. You know what I mean? What about you, Ren? I know you don't know anything about it, so.
No, but I'm about to play the first one because I just got it. So I've been staying away, not to be spoiled, but I can't wait.
Well, we're going to definitely review that on our podcast. Your first reaction to that. Thoughts on the Sonic the Hedgehog? I loved it. I liked it. It was fun.
Are we talking about the movie?
I'm guessing he's talking about the movie.
Yeah, that was fine.
I think Ready Player One is overrated. What do you think? I love that movie. I fucking love that movie.
Yeah, I really love it too. I have only seen it the once in theaters. I unfortunately just never
found myself watching it again. Rewatched that movie so many times. Really? So many times. Yeah. I mean, it's honestly top 6 Spielberg film for me. Not made. I wouldn't say made, but I would go say as a personal opinion. What do you think my favorite Spielberg film is?
Okay. I think you've told me what it is, but of course I'm blacking out at the moment of the truth.
So it's funny. So my number 3 favorite film of all time is Raiders of the Lost Ark. But my favorite directed Spielberg film is Catch Me If You Can.
I was going to say, I swear to God, I was going to say Catch Me If You Can.
It's so good. It's so amazing.
It's really good.
It's really so great. A lot of people think Scorsese directed that film. He didn't. It feels like a Scorsese directed film, though. I think I can get why, but it's different. Yeah. Favorite Funko Pop.
I don't think it feels like a Scorsese movie. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. No, keep going on. You kind of lagged for a bit, so I didn't see. But favorite Funko Pops. Mine's the Haunted Mansion set I have. What about you?
I mean, it's hard not to go with Baymax from Big Hero 6 because that was my first one. I really like.
Is there one that you want?
I really like the end game ones. I really like the giant ones that I have, which my laptop is standing on top of them right now.
Oh, really?
What?
I love that. Well, is there one that you don't have that you really want?
So many. I haven't bought any Funko Pops in such a long time. I really want like the Darth Vader and the Kylo Ren that light up.
Those are cool. I just saw one that was gigantic. It's like 10-inch that they're doing. Dude, they're coming out with an 18-inch Pikachu Funko Pop. Are you gonna buy it, Ren?
Wow.
Are you gonna buy it?
No, I really don't buy the Pokemon ones. I will maybe buy Mewtwo. I will
That's the one I want.
maybe buy Mewtwo. Yeah.
Yeah. We do have a super chat from Donnie Newber, who actually just watched a video with us. What do you mean it was fine? Sonic was fantastic.
Sonic the character was great. The movie as a whole, it was fine.
There you go. There you go. Tyler Duclos. Hey Zach, it's my birthday today. Well, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, man.
You were born today. You came out of your mother's womb. Favorite movie ever? Wolf of Wall Street. Yeah. Why are we getting so many Sonic questions today? Hi, are you a fan of Sonic the Hedgehog? I guess.
The character in the games? Yes.
Did Avengers Endgame live up to the hype in your opinion? Ren?
It's my favorite movie of all time. I think that answers the question.
I remember because the MCU has kind of been a big thing for me and one of my best friends. We kind of became friends through it, so we'd seen every single film at theaters. So it was really great for me to be able to take him to the screening of it, and also fuck you to whoever just disliked the video. Yeah, I fucking saw that.
Every episode.
Every fucking episode, man. Every fucking episode. But I mean, I loved. It was very somber for me and him to go see it because it felt like our childhood was ending in this moment. You know what I mean? When we went to go see Endgame. But it was a great feeling. I remember because we saw Infinity War together as a press screen, then we saw Endgame. I remember when we were at Infinity War, we left and we were like, we have to wait a fucking year to see the finale, and it flew by. So it's a very somber thing. It lived up to the hype for me. I have a couple nitpicks with it, but I mean it's near perfect. What do you think of Ahsoka is going to do in the Mandalorian season 2? I think she'll just be intertwined with Baby Yoda for some capability.
Yeah.
What about you?
I don't think she will come in like knowing about Baby Yoda, but I think as she meets Mando and Baby Yoda, she'll become intertwined with the character. I mean, because she knows Yoda personally. So seeing another member of his species will be like, hey, what the fuck? They exist?
Yeah. I'm curious. Do you don't think she knows about him?
I'm going to be surprised if she does, you know?
I think she's against Moff Gideon because of Sabine.
That could
There's
be
also a thing that what if Sabine's dead?
At least that would mean Sasha Banks is not playing her, so I'd be happy.
You really don't like that. She could blow us away, though. I mean, I wasn't excited about Gina Carano, and I thought she killed it.
Dude, same. But going into it, that's just how I feel. There are actually quite a few wrestlers, like current wrestlers in the WWE and other places, but let's say WWE, that I could actually see them doing a good job in certain roles. Like,
yeah, I'd really like to see John Cena as Sabina.
Yes, I agree. Because
that way, say Sabina. I just said fucking Sabina.
You're a fake fan. You don't even know the name of the character.
Dude, you know how many times someone said that? You said this wrong. Fuck you, man. I'm fucking tired. It's midnight. Have you watched Naruto / One Piece? Yes. Love them both. One Piece should have ended years ago, though. One Piece should have ended years ago.
I've watched Naruto until the very end. I finished Naruto. I've tried to get into One Piece. No.
Yeah. Do you watch dub or sub? Or does it depend?
A sub 100%. Like Dragon Ball, I can watch. Like I want to watch Dragon Ball Super Broly in Japanese. I watch Dragon Ball Super in Japanese. But like older seasons, the ones that I watched in my childhood, I actually have the Portuguese dub.
Oh, okay. Hello, Zach and Ren. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you so much, Max.
Thank you.
Thoughts on Space Jam 2? I'm excited but nervous.
I would say so. Cause I really hope they go 2D because some of the 3D that Looney Tunes have tried to do on their own look atrocious.
Yeah. I'm more excited about the film ever since 3C Films. If you've never gone to his channel, great dude over there. He did a movie news thing for Space Jam, and I'm not gonna say it in here, Ren, because I think you'll think it's a spoiler.
Okay.
I don't think it's a spoiler. I actually think they're gonna market it heavily in the first trailer. But they're going very meta with this Space Jam film, and I kind of dig it a lot. It's Warner Brothers, so just kind of plays in there. It kind of feels like they're kind of going off of was it Back in Action? Was that the other one that was kind of meta too?
Yeah, Looney Tunes Back in Action.
Okay, yeah. So I'm down for that. Have you heard about the Minecraft movie? I have. I'm actually really excited for it. I think it's a little bit past its time. This should have happened years ago, but I'm actually really excited about it. What about you, Ren?
I know it. They announced a Minecraft movie, but that's really it. I have never played
the release dates.
Minecraft.
Well, it's supposed to come out 2 years ago, and the release date's in
Okay.
2022 now.
Okay.
So pretty crazy stuff. What are your top game franchises besides Uncharted? LOL. Well, Uncharted, I mean, would be up there for me, but it's actually not my favorite. Ren, I'll let you take this first.
God of War up there all the time.
Fake fan. You don't even have a statue behind you. You're such a fake fan.
I have it in Portugal, actually.
The God of War 4?
Yeah.
One? Yeah, me too.
I have it. I love the Budokai Tenkaichi Dragon Ball games.
Those are great. Yep.
Those are fantastic. The Batman Arkham series is really good. I'm not saying Uncharted because I actually haven't played Uncharted. Maybe if I did.
We have 2 dislikes now. Are you fucking kidding me?
That's because I didn't say Uncharted.
Yeah,
it's my fault.
For me, BioShock is right up there. Gears of War is probably my favorite franchise of all time. Mass Effect 1 through 3, not Andromeda. Andromeda was fucking garbage. Last of Us is probably about to be it. Uncharted's also probably up there. Halo, Ratchet and Clank, Jack. I mean, there's a lot, but if I had to go top 3, it'd probably go BioShock, Gears of War, and Mass Effect. Favorite trilogy of all time. So
Star Wars original trilogy.
So people are going to be mad at me for this. I'd say Toy Story, even though, yes, there's a 4th one. It's an epilogue. That's how I put it as. So, if we're going like straight up trilogy, I guess Star Wars. Hey, Zach and Ren, haven't watched for a while, and the videos have improved massively from the both of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
What movie from your favorite director do you feel is overrated? I feel Scorsese, but I think Goodfellas is just fine, nothing great, but not a classic for me. Ooh. That's a good question. That's a really good fucking question. Scott, that's probably the best question we've gotten today so far. Not that every question was not good, but that was a really good question. One of my favorite directors is, well, I can say it, Nolan in Memento. I think Memento is just fine.
Okay, Nolan is your favorite too.
He's one of them.
Okay.
Because if I want favorite, because I mean, Scorsese for me has never made a bad film. I've never been disappointed in one of his movies.
Okay.
Maybe Hugo I can say, but I wasn't that anticipating Hugo, so I can't say that like I thought it was gonna be great. Yeah. But it would probably go Nolan with Memento. I think that's probably his weakest film. The only other one I can think of. No, that's it. Because Denis Villeneuve made all masterpieces.
Yeah, I mean Nolan is my favorite director for sure. If anything. And I do love this movie. It's so good. But I'd probably say that The Dark Knight is overrated.
I'm actually with you on that. I mean, I love it. I love it. But it's my least favorite. It's my least favorite. Yeah. It's my least favorite. It's not my least
favorite, but yeah, I'd say that one.
Mm-hmm. Who's the greatest villain in fiction?
Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Darth Vader. It's not even close.
I might go Thanos right now.
I love Thanos. Honestly, I'd put him probably second, with no joke. But it's Darth Vader.
I think when it comes to iconicness, I think Darth Vader is the most iconic. I just think that because the prequels were not the best, it didn't flesh them out that well.
I agree. I agree, but I also look at Anakin Skywalker and Darth Vader as different characters. Because they're the same person, but essentially they are different characters.
That is true. Underrated and overrated Pixar films.
Underrated, Ratatouille.
And Onward right now.
Yeah. Overrated, just Cars, the first one, I guess. Oh, Toy Story 4 is overrated.
Fuck you. Get out of here. All right. So now just for me, underrated and underrated. I mean, Pixar is just great. I'd probably go with Cars too, even though I do like it. Yeah, so we'll go with that. Oh, you know what? Brave. I don't get why Brave has like an 85% or something on Rotten Tomatoes. I just don't get that.
Really, I would actually say Brave is underrated because most people I talk to like either really hate it or just think it's fine.
I don't hate it. I just think it doesn't feel like a Pixar movie. It doesn't feel like one.
I really like it.
What kind of creative kills could you come up with for an upcoming Halloween Kills movie if you had a chance? I like that one. That's a cool one. I want Michael to slam Laurie Strode's head into an impaling thing and then flip her body over it out of a building, have it fall on a car, and then he jumps out of the building, stomps into her, and just starts beating the shit out of her. And then the blonde girl, her granddaughter, sees this all and ends up becoming the next Laurie Strode. Oh, wait, is that probably what's going to happen? Most likely.
Tell me how you really feel, Zach. What's been going on inside your head?
Everything. Ren, what about you?
I
do want to see an invincible Michael, to be honest, though. I mean, that's what I want.
I would love to see, like, I'm not going to specifics, but I love to see like a Mortal Kombat style type of kill, like ripping spines off, or just seeing the interior as Michael punches through someone and just rips something out.
Because for me, the last Halloween film, the only kill I don't like in that is when he stomps on the guy's face. It feels so like fake. You know what I mean? It just felt fake. This is a good one. Hey guys, have you guys seen Color Out of Space yet?
No.
Did you see it? I didn't. I actually own it. I actually just bought it.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, it was on sale, so I want to buy it. I want to watch it. I bought a bunch of like independent films. I bought that. I got Guns Akimbo, which I wasn't gonna support, but
it's fine.
I still want to see it. And
I've seen it.
Oh, was it good? Or
it's okay. It is a lot of fun as you watch it, but after that and the ending, I thought the ending was so fucking stupid.
Really?
But it's a fun movie. It's fun.
I'm trying to think. I also bought one more. I'm trying to think. Let me go look at my May haul. VFW. VFW is awesome. Did you see VFW?
I don't know what it is.
That one's great. It has Stephen Lang.
Oh, okay.
They're a it's a veterans bar, and they get entwined with a drug dealer, and they have to survive the night in their bar.
Okay, nice.
It's really cool. It's totally throwback to the 80s, but it's awesome. It's awesome. What are some tips on starting a movie channel? Start now.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it. I think so many people spend too much time on prepping when reality is you have a phone that almost is better than, I would probably say, than 60% of the cameras in the world.
Yeah.
Start filming. Start adding to it. Get better light. There's lighting everywhere. Like the light above me right now is like a light that you'd buy at fucking Walmart for $5. The ring light obviously is a little bit more. Look for deals, stuff like that. Just keep improving with each video. That's how I put it. But start now. If you don't start now, you'll never start.
Start making friends with people that are on your level. You can go a little bit up. Like Zach, what do you have now? Like 12,000 subs?
Yes, I'm almost 13. I'm almost 13.
Okay, yeah, I have 2,000, and Zach and I get along just fine. We have a show together. Just get along with people, comment on their videos. Don't just go there and say, "Great video, I have one as well," and go out. Actually, watch the video. Say
and that's what I'll say.
Yeah,
if you comment that, I'm gonna be honest. I probably never gone and looked at your channel.
Yeah.
But I also will say this is I know a lot of people have been wanting tips. My Patreon, everyone on my Patreon, it's like a 24/7 thing for them. Like if they need advice or they need help, I'm all there for them. I will answer whatever question you need. Now, if I just woke up and I seem grumpy and I'm short, it's not because I'm being a dick. I'm just tired. But I will also throw out so yeah, just start. I mean, I wish I would have started sooner. I mean, that's the honest truth. I really wish I would have started sooner. I also wouldn't, and just about YouTube in general, I would also really inspire you can write too. You can do whatever. Just do it because you want to.
Yeah, and always be true to yourself. If you see that, like if you see a movie and you liked it, but you see most other people aren't liking it, don't be afraid. It's your opinion. It's the one thing that makes you you.
Yeah. Or if, like for me, almost every film I see, I can see something that I like in it. That's why I always get criticized that I don't shit on enough movies, but that's not who I am. I like movies. I like talking about movies. There are many movies out there that I know are not fucking great. But also like Capone. Let's talk about Capone recently. I didn't love the movie. Not at all. I did not love that movie at all. But I love the vision. I'm going to give that movie a better rating than, say, Hellboy, which arguably both those films have a terrible structure. Terrible structure. But Hellboy has no vision. Hellboy had zero vision. Capone, at least I could see what Trank was going for. And that's what I appreciated and admired. And everyone reviews stuff differently. So never feel that you have to Like, do what you feel is right. You're gonna get shitty comments. You're gonna get stuff like that. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Also, guys, there are a lot of questions flowing in. So again, if you want your question answered right away, super chats. They're not needed, but they're welcome. They get your questions in. I'll answer it right away. The other thing with that also is because I see people spamming. If you spam, I will block you. Well, not block you. I'll put you in timeout. Are you open with your PlayStation name? I love comparing trophies. What about you? What about you, Ren? I'm not open with mine. I'm not open with mine personally. There's a lot of weird people out there. I'm not saying that you're weird, but like I remember one time I went live on my PlayStation while playing, and a bunch of people added me, but I got like porn bots messaging me on there, and I was just like, this is weird. So now that's why I kind of stopped doing those live. I don't know about you, Ren.
I am not, but with what you said, I probably will check to make sure I'm not, because I don't want that to happen. Not that I do live streams, I just don't want to be bothered.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't play my online that much. I really just play single player games. I don't have time for online too much, to be honest.
Yeah, I was never attracted to playing online. I play some online with friends with like a small group of friends.
Yeah.
Like there's 3 of us. We get together on Discord and we play for like 2 hours.
Yeah. Also, I'm curious, what is your trophy count at? Do you remember off the top of your head, or just somewhere?
I don't pay a lot of attention to that.
Dude, I love trophies and achievements. It's like my favorite thing.
I love getting them. Whenever I see the thing popping up saying you got a trophy, I'm like, hey, cool. But I don't seek it out.
No, dude, you know? I go for it. I legitimately go for it. Here, I can look it up right now and tell you how many trophies I'm at if you want to know. Let's see. I'll look it up right now and then I'll tell you. That way I'll let you know. This is a cool website. I've never used this before. Okay. Anyways, as it's loading, because I have a lot. Favorite sport? Do you have a favorite sport, Ren?
Wrestling.
Oh, nice. Have you seen On My Block? I've seen the first 2 seasons. What about you, Ren?
I have no idea what that is, but I know it's a show now that it says seasons, but I never heard of it.
Fair enough. I'm at 2,700 trophies.
Wow.
Let's see. What are your plans after quarantine ends, Zach? Which movie are you excited to watch by the end of the year? I mean, I'm excited to go to the gym, make time for that. Go to the movie theaters 100%. Again. What movie am I excited to watch by the end of the year? Well, my favorite one's probably going to get pushed back, but it's Dune.
You cannot wait to watch A Quiet Place 2, can you, Zach?
I'm really excited for that too, but you know, I'm more excited for Dune. I mean,
I'm also more excited for Dune.
Yeah, I mean, I get why they're gonna push it back because they want that film to succeed, but still,
don't.
I know.
Wonder Woman's back.
But you know what's funny? Wonder Woman will kill in December. It'll kill in December.
I know.
But where do you put Dune then? You do not put Dune in the summer. You do not put it in the fucking summer. Can't put it in the beginning of the year. So what? It's going to be we'll have to wait a whole year. But then again, they can't put it in fucking December next year because of Avatar.
That's true.
So at the same time, like I mean, personally, you're right. They should just push Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman would be the more logical choice to push till next year. Or you just push King Kong versus Godzilla because that's not going to come out.
That's also true.
How many movies have you watched in quarantine? Someone actually asked me that, and I counted it a couple of days ago. I've watched 71 movies.
I'm probably around that too, because I watch 1, maybe 2 movies a day. So yeah,
fair enough. Have you seen the director's cut of Dr. Sleep? I have not. Have you?
I have not yet. I really
want to though.
I just recommended Dr. Sleep to a friend this week, and I recommended the director's cut because there is one, but I have not seen it myself.
Okay. Thoughts on the Percy Jackson Disney Plus series? Watch our podcast.
Yep.
Comes out either tomorrow or Tuesday over on Ren's channel. Have you seen The Willoughbys? I know Ren did and I did as well. Ren?
Yeah. I really like it. It's a very dark in terms of its humor. By the way, that's a great icon of Kermit doing coke.
Yeah.
But I really like it. It was a huge surprise. I was just scrolling through Netflix and like, oh, this is up. Oh, Ricky Gervais is on it. Click. I watched it. It's a fun time. Simple, not anything new. The animation is really unique. the sense of humor, it's kind
It's
of
dark.
It's really not for everyone. When I saw that people weren't liking it, I understood why they weren't liking it, but like people were really against this movie. I
Yeah.
had a really good time.
I liked it. Thoughts on John Campia's comments on our Pat's workout comments? We kind of discussed that on the podcast as well, more the Robert Pattinson thing. I don't really want to discuss it. Me and Ren both get why he was getting mad. I just think he was a little bit overreacting.
Yes, he was totally overreacting. I will say though, he is right. I do agree with him.
But then I'm in the camp that I think he was just being sarcastic, Robert Pattinson.
Yeah. And I hope you're right.
Yeah. I mean, he's gonna be the best Batman ever. Just be ready, guys. Odyssey or Breath of the Wild? Odyssey. Oh, are you talking Assassin's Creed Odyssey?
Assassin's Creed.
Breath of the Wild, 100%.
I haven't played either.
Oh, really? Have you ever played a Legend of Zelda game?
Nope.
Oh, wow. I was gonna say my favorite Legend of Zelda game is still Twilight Princess, though. Have you ever seen the Peter Pan live action movie with Jason Isaacs and Jeremy Sumpter? I don't.
That's the one from like 2004, 2005. I have watched it, but like I watched it around the time when it came out, so I don't trust my own memory of it to give a legit opinion.
I really don't think I've ever seen that, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that. Also, I just lost where I was in the chat. Oh my god. Okay, I think I found it. What is your favorite anime movie, not including Toy Story and Lion King? Good question.
Animated movie.
Spirited Away or Iron Giant?
Treasure Planet.
Good choice. I thought I saw one that. Oh wait, no, it was on the other. I have the one chat going, and then the chat that I'm trying to keep.
Oh, okay.
Up. This is like I have one up for like super chats, and then one for like this. Thoughts on Timothy Olyphant and Katie Sackhoff joining this Mandalorian season 2? We will also discuss that on our podcast, so to go check it out. We'll just say we're excited. Yeah. We're very excited.
Yeah, great actors.
How did you two meet? Well, there was one time where I was scrolling through Tinder and I saw Ren, and I said, I'm gonna swipe right on that one. And we just went out for a lovely internet date once, and it was wonderful.
It really was. It really was.
No, but really, I looked up to Ren. I saw his videos. I'm like, fuck, this dude has a really cool opinion. How does he get all these movies early? I loved watching his reviews, just like I still do. And I just commented, and then we just kept commenting. And I think, did I bring you into kind of the space with like Ryan and stuff? Or did Ryan grab you?
Yeah. I think you were the one who recommended me to Ryan to get on his show at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I do have the recollection. Like the first time I got in contact with you was a comment on a video of mine, and you weren't number one someone I already knew, and you weren't like someone who has like a letter or just a color on their icon. You were someone actually with a photograph. And I commented back. We started talking, and then we messaged each other. I got you on a review, and it has just
was the first one we did. Attack of the Clones? Was that the first collab? Yeah, that was a great one. That's probably my favorite collab I've ever done. Because the funny thing about that is we recorded it and it didn't work, so we had to go back and record it again, which actually probably worked out in the end because the first one was what, like an hour and a half or something. Like it was long.
It was really long.
In that fucking we fucking shredded that film apart.
Yeah. And honestly, that was one of my first collabs. So the time management on my part just sucked.
But it was so fun. So it was hard to rush through it. Which like the second time we were like not rushing through it, but we weren't getting as deep and stuff.
Yeah.
But like it's fun because most collabs are just a discussion, and that's when they work the best. Yeah. Favorite animated superhero show? Oh, that's tough. Probably one of the Spider-Man shows.
It's tough not to say Batman the Animated Series.
Oh, wait, yep. My boy right here.
I loved Avengers: Earth's Mightiest Heroes. That's
a good one.
Was awesome.
That's a great show. That's a great show. That's a great show. And then they canceled it for shit.
Yeah.
Besides Wolf of Wall Street, what's your favorite Scorsese movie?
Taxi Driver is my number one.
It might be Taxi Driver. Goodfellas.
Goodfellas is awesome.
Irishman's moving up there, though.
Do you like Shutter Island?
It's okay.
Sure, I think it's so underrated.
It is. I think Silence is underrated. I don't think enough people talk about
Silence as well. Silence is super
it.
underrated.
Most intense movie you've ever seen. Mine's Mother. I mean, Mother is just a fucked up movie. Intense movies. If you mean by like me being on the edge of my seat the whole time, I might say The Raid, the first one.
That's
That
a
was
good
really
one.
because you feel like you're in there. Another one that I don't love the movie because I felt very sick after watching it, but I did feel intense was Hardcore Henry.
I didn't like that movie.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't, I don't know if it's like the most intense I've ever seen, but just off the top of my head, one that is very unique and it is uncomfortably at points intense is Irreversible. It's a French movie with Monica Bellucci and Vincent Cassel.
Yeah.
It's
How
really
many
good.
languages do you speak?
I speak 3 languages:
Okay, which ones?
English, Portuguese, and Spanish.
Okay, sweet. Scott Cluno, what scene in a movie that you watched with your parents made you cringe so hard getting embarrassed? Ren, do you have one with that?
I don't think so. Like, at least in a movie, like when it comes to a show, I don't think I cringed or was embarrassed. It was awkward for a second, and then I just got used to it. But like, I used to watch Spartacus with my dad, and a lot of times you see like 2 guys fucking on screen. Like, it's awkward when the shot goes to them, but after a while, it's just yeah, okay, fine.
For me, I convinced my grandma to take me to Tropic Thunder.
Oh my god.
So I'll just leave it at there. There were some awkward moments in there. But I loved it. I think she was just more happy that I was laughing my ass off. The other one though is The Town. I love the movie The Town, but my grandma took me to see it, and I looked up, no sex, no nothing, and anything that I could find. No, there's a sex scene in there. And I just pulled my phone out and just turned to the other side and just started playing on it. You know, that's all you can do. What is your favorite Toy Story character? Oh, we already answered that one.
Yeah.
Are you going to do an X-Men and Fantastic Four fan casting? Are we done?
We can.
Yeah.
On our podcast.
I think once we get an announcement that it's actually happening, we'll probably do it. Because like for our podcast, we just did an Atlantis one as well.
Yeah.
So yeah. Favorite Breaking Bad episode except Osmiati's Crawl Space. You haven't watched it. Favorite Stranger Things season.
3.
I agree, 3. What movie would you consider a great date movie? I saw Deadpool with my crush at the time on our first date, and now we've been together for 2.5 years. Thank you, Mr. Wilson. Wham, any for you. That's a good question. I just saw one that I can't talk about yet, but it's
okay.
I don't know how I can. I guess if I don't say the title in public, I guess I can't give a full. I'm not gonna give a full review, but I'll like say it's not the funniest thing I've ever watched, but it's a really good date movie. Like, it's a really good date movie.
Mm-hmm.
Best one recently though, I mean, Deadpool's a good one. I would go as far to say Shazam was a great one. Shazam is a great date movie. La La Land, kind of weirdly, oddly enough, is a good date movie. Ren, pick some. I have one I need to go figure out.
All right, most people don't like this movie, but from experience, it is a great date movie. The 2017 Beauty and the Beast was a great date movie. La La Land is a great date movie. I hate myself for saying this, but remember that movie Valentine's Day?
I never saw it.
Yeah, you don't need to, but it is a great date movie. I remember more what happened after than I remember the movie. Let's say
Uncut Gems is a great one. I'm not joking.
Sicario is a great date movie.
It is. Actually, can I just say this? I actually think any movie can be a great date movie.
Yes, and it also depends on the person. Like, I'm not saying every girl is going to love La La Land as a date movie.
Yeah.
And not every girl is going to love Deadpool as a great date movie. Yeah.
But like Scooby-Doo Scoob could be a date movie. Yes, Harry Potter could be a date movie. Like, any of these movies could be a date movie. But yeah, I mean, there are certain categories. Like, I mean, any romantic comedy you name could be a great date movie.
Honestly, I'll tell you this: unless you're going with a girl that does the same thing we do, reviews movies and loves movies. Like, if you go with someone who doesn't do this for quote unquote a living, the shitty January horror movies are always great date movies.
Yeah, I mean you're not wrong. Bad Boys was a good date movie.
It
Bad Boys
was.
3 was a
That's true.
really great date movie. Action, comedy. I would go as far as say, you know what the best MCU film that is a great date movie is? Guardians. Guardians or Ant-Man are great date movies.
Or
They're
the Spider-Man
great.
movies. At least Homecoming.
That's what I would say, because Far From Home
Yeah.
gets a little bit deeper with the
Yeah,
Avengers
yeah.
stuff, but the Zendaya stuff's really good in there.
Yeah.
So it's tough.
I would also say Ragnarok would make a great date movie. Not speaking from experience, but Ragnarok is the one outside the box that I'd say.
I think, dude, Thor: Love and Thunder is gonna be a really good one. I have a
Probably.
feeling that one's gonna be really good.
Probably. Yeah.
Thoughts on Avatar 2? I think you did one with Sean Chandler. Yes, we talked about it a bit. Ren, are you excited for Avatar 2? I'm in the minority. I think it's gonna be great, and I think it's gonna make a ton of money.
I'm not saying I'm excited, but I'm not against it either. Because I'll tell you right now, I love Avatar. I love James Cameron's Avatar. I can't wait to review it on my channel before the second one comes out. I'm not excited, but I'm not against it. I hope it's great because I really love that first one. It annoys me that we've waited so long to get the sequels, but I really do love the first one.
Yeah, I mean, same. I like the first one a lot. I think I love the world more. I haven't seen it in years though, so I need to revisit it. The world at Disney World's incredible though, but I think people are crazy when they're like, "It's not that big of a pop." Dude, that land at Disney World is one of the most popularized lands ever. Ever. People come from half across the world just to go on the damn ride. People are going to go to the theater to see the movie. That's just the truth. I love this question. Which MCU actor would you switch for the DCU actor? Example, Chris Evans as Superman, Henry Cavill as Captain America. That would be fucking awesome. That would be
I'd be
awesome.
curious to see that.
For me,
yeah,
you go. No, I was gonna let you go first.
I'm going to say one. I'm not saying it makes things better, but I could see if we switch these up, I could see them really, really working. Chris Pratt as Steve Trevor and Chris Pine as Star-Lord.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. I think Chris Pine would do the better job than Chris Pratt, personally.
He would be great.
I'm trying to think of one. I mean, I just want Henry Cavill as Kraven the Hunter. So, but if I'm gonna go with one, Amber Heard as the trash can that people step on in Marvel.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
What?
I'm not understanding what is going on at all.
Amber Heard is going to play a trash can in the Marvel Cinematic Universe that gets stepped on, and the trash can plays her character in Aquaman.
Okay. Alrighty then.
That work? Fine. Rocket Raccoon as fucking Wonder Woman, and Wonder Woman playing a tiny raccoon.
Oh my god, yes. Now that you brought it up, Gal Gadot as Gamora, that wouldn't work.
And Zoe Saldana
as Wonder Woman, that would be great.
That would actually be really cool. Here's another one. Josh Brolin as Zod, and Michael Shannon as Thanos.
Yeah, I can see that.
That would have been great.
Really working. Yeah.
I would have really liked that. Here's another one that I think actually would have worked better. Sam Rockwell's character from Iron Man 2 as Lex Luthor, and Jesse as that character.
Yeah, that would work, dude. That would really work.
Really kill. It would be.
That would be really cool.
Sony, Dead Space, Persona, and Tomb Raider are my top gaming series. Thoughts on these? Dead Space first two are excellent. The third one lost me completely. Persona, I've never played. Well, I've played the newest one. I couldn't get into it, and Tomb Raider's a great one. Ren?
I have not played either of them. I am interested in playing the Tomb Raider ones.
Oh, I was gonna say, dude, you should play Dead Space. That's right up your alley.
It is? Isn't it a shooter?
It's a horror game.
But isn't it like a shooter game in terms of?
Do you like Resident Evil? Evil? Oh, never mind then. I'm looking for a question. Guys, come on, send me some opening ones that we haven't answered before. How has Jonah Hill passed Sam Jackson for the most F-bombs on film? Does he make a deal with the devil to get that honor? That's crazy. Because almost every film Jonah Hill's ever been in is an R-rated film.
Yeah. I saw that headline today.
Favorite Kira, you say it. I can't say it.
Rashomon. Kurosawa.
What's your favorite one?
Rashomon.
Okay, me too. JK, I've never seen it. With The King of Staten Island coming, I've been rewatching Apatow films. His best is 40 Year Virgin, but my question is, what would be his most underappreciated film for you? This is 40 is good. It's funny. I actually just bought all of his films to do a ranking of later on.
Really?
I've never seen This Is 40. I'm really excited to watch it. His most underappreciated is Funny People. I think that's a masterpiece. I think Funny People's his best made film.
Okay.
It's not my favorite, but it's his best made film.
I don't know all of his films off the top of my head. Let me just look on IMDb. His movies. So King of Staten Island. Trainwreck. I don't like Trainwreck.
Really? I like
I was going to say it's awful. It's not awful.
It's probably my least favorite of his, but I like it a lot. That one surprised me. That's a good date movie, too. That's a good date movie. Trainwreck's a good date movie.
I will say that. I didn't like This Is 40. Funny People I've never seen.
Dude, you should.
Knocked Up. Really I don't get how people like Knocked Up. I love Seth Rogen. I don't get how people like
what?
I swear to you.
I love Knocked Up.
40-year-old version is awesome. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to say underappreciated movie because I either agree with the popular opinion or I'm against it, but I will say Freaks and Geeks is extremely underrated. Not enough people like Freaks and Geeks.
Freaks and Geeks is great. I forget that he does that one.
Yeah.
Pro tip: if you can't take the hate, turn the comments off. I can take the hate. I just like making fun of people. What's Ren's channel called? Ren
Geekness.
There you go. Have you seen the extended version of Rambo: Last Blood showing on Amazon Prime? Much better version. I haven't, but I need to watch it because I legitimately heard it's way better. I think you said it's actually no. But I think the version where you live at is where just tell me how the film opened up. Did it open up with him exactly on the farm, or was he saving the hikers?
No, it opens on the farm.
Okay, never mind. So the farm is the bad one, apparently.
Okay.
Because in some country they had this extended version that actually added a lot of depth to Rambo.
Oh, okay. I've only watched it once in theaters.
Dude, it's like 20 minutes difference. It's 20 minutes difference. It's weird. Hey Zach, what do you guys want to see in Paranormal Activity 7? So I just rewatched them all. Ren, what are your thoughts on the series?
I like the first one. I think I've seen all the other ones. I think I've seen all of them, but I didn't keep them in my memory, so I just want to see something good if they make a 7th one.
For me, I really like them. I love 3. I think 3 is the best one. Marked one's up there. In fact, I enjoy them all except the last one. Ghost Dimensions is honestly garbage, but it's funny. Me and my girlfriend watched the extended unrated edition for that. And while it's more boring at parts, there's one scare in particular that is really intense.
Okay.
Because it takes place during Christmas time, and he turns the camera, and you see a giant fucking Santa Claus just standing in the doorway staring at his daughter. And he starts walking. It's really good. And I actually like the ending more for that one.
Okay.
It's crazy to me that they did not go with that ending. But Paranormal Activity 7, I want them to just tie it in how they should, because it's funny. People don't know this. He wrote an outline for every single one of the films before he made the first one. He knew where the whole series was going, which is awesome. 7, there's still some openings for where they can go with it. And I hope they kind of tie it in. President Donald Trump asks, have you seen Tron Legacy, or Tron Uprising? I've seen Tron. I've seen part of Tron Uprising. I've not seen Legacy.
You've not seen Legacy?
I own it, and I'm so excited to watch it.
I'm literally the opposite. I've only seen Tron Legacy.
Really? Do you like it?
I've never seen the original Tron. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I've heard it's underrated. I bought it. I bought like a special edition for it. I just never watched it. Which character would you like to see in the Shrek reboot? I don't want a Shrek reboot. I think the Shrek reboot's fucking garbage. Why bring back the original cast if you aren't going to have the same fucking animation? Why make a reboot of the original and bring the same cast back? That's like bitch slapping me in the face and just saying, "Hey, I'm gonna sell you the exact same thing." It's literally a remastered version. Like people are complaining about remastered. It's a remastered version of Shrek. Ren?
I don't know. What characters have not been on Shrek?
Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks, yeah, but I don't want to see her in any movies. I don't know. Just a character, the Giants, like the Jack and the Beanstalk. Do that one.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Who would you want? What would you want in a Darth Maul show? I would want it to take place between. I would want that to pretty much be the Solo sequel.
I don't want a Darth Maul show.
I do. I want one with Kira. Well, actually, let me phrase this. I would rather have a Kira show and Darth Maul as a side character in it. Because I think Kira in Solo, the best character, the most underrated character in that show was Kira. And I don't know if it was because of how much I love Emilia Clarke and how great of an actress she is.
Mm-hmm.
But I've really thought that like everything she's ever been in out of Game of Thrones, she is fantastic in.
Yeah.
Like that last Christmas movie, totally underrated. I love that movie. I thought that movie was a lot of fun. That's another great date movie. Another great date movie. Are you going to get the Mafia trilogy remaster for PS4 or Xbox One? I adore Mafia 2 and can't wait for it to remaster. I'm so fucking excited for this remaster. I really like the first Mafia, but Mafia 2 is probably top 20 games I've ever played. And it's one of the first games that I actually went through and got all the achievements for. Really love it. I did not like 3 though at all. And I think there's rumors that you can buy 1 and 2, so I might just end up buying 1 and 2 and skipping 3 overall. I did not like 3 at all. Ren?
Never played them.
Oh, you should play 2. 2's really fucking good. 2's great. How much do you think The Invisible Man would have made at the box office had it not been pulled after 3 weeks? I believe it only made around 123 million. Probably 200.
Yeah.
Probably 200. Somewhere around there. I think Birds of Prey is the one that actually got hit the hardest out of all those, and Onward, personally.
I'll say Onward.
Let's see. What do you guys think of the original Teen Titans Go? Terrible.
I don't like Teen Titans. I didn't like them in the comics. I never was.
You never liked the show? The original show? You didn't like that?
No, because I don't like the characters in the comics. I don't like the very concept of the Teen Titans. So I never even gave the show a chance. So I'm not going to say it's awful, but the
original show is great. The original show is great.
Okay.
What villain do you think should be in the next Batman movie? I think Deathstroke. It was supposed to originally be Deathstroke.
Yeah. I think Deathstroke should never be in a first Batman movie. As well as I think the Joker should never be in the first Batman movie.
We need a Deathstroke solo film, personally.
Yeah. I would love to see Clayface, dude.
Clayface would be really cool. You know what's funny? We could actually get Clayface in this Batman film.
I know.
He could be the secret villain.
Yeah.
So that will work. We do have a super chat from Mary Lou B. She says, you guys, why isn't it letting me? Oh, I guess I have to scroll down and go find it. This is dumb. You guys are my favorite. That is all. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Let's go back. Thank you, Mary Lou. Mary Lou B is a great person. Just thinks like has great. She's one of my Patreon supporters. Just great, like in talking about movies. You know, I just love talking movies. What about you, Ren?
I love talking movies.
Same. Favorite DiCaprio performance, probably apart from Wolf of Wall Street. Oh, fuck you. That would have been mine. I mean, it'd probably have to be The Revenant or Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah, Revenant is his best performance for me, even including Wolf of Wall Street.
Totally. Have you seen The Last Dance or Tiger King? I've seen Tiger King. Last Dance, no.
Right? I am not interested in Tiger King at all. Last Dance, I'm curious to watch it. It's all on Netflix over here, so maybe I'll give it a watch.
I think it's overrated.
The Last Dance?
Tiger King.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's a little overrated. Which underrated slasher do you believe should join the big top 3? Michael, Freddy, or Jason? So are you talking about those top 3? Which underrated slasher? That's tough. The monster from It Follows.
Oh, is that a slasher? Do you consider
I count it as a slasher. I'm going to say
Patrick Bateman. from American Psycho.
I'm
He's a
with you on that,
slasher.
actually. Yeah, do Patrick Bateman. What are your guys' favorite DC villains, not counting Joker, Lex, or Darkseid? I mean, Darkseid wouldn't even be in my top 10 personally. For me, Deathstroke's up there.
Deathstroke, Brainiac,
Brainiac, Clayface, Two-Face,
Two-Face for sure, Riddler,
Riddler,
Hush,
yes. Harley Quinn. I mean, I
Harley
really
Quinn
like what they've been doing with Harley Quinn. King Shark. Gorilla Grodd. I love Gorilla Grodd.
Reverse Flash, Professor Zoom,
Yes.
however you want to call him.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, those are all up there.
What most fond memory of seeing a movie with a family member do you have? I lost my brother 10 years ago, and mine would be Harry Potter and Prisoner of Azkaban. Anytime I watch that, I think of him. Sorry for your loss, man. I know it's been 10 years, but it's always tough. Especially when you watch things and it reminds you. Personally, for me, it's tough. One's probably Lilo and Stitch. My grandma, we used to have like she always got me a bunch of Lilo and Stitch stuff, so I always like relate that to her. In a sense, and she had these like 2 cool Lilo and Stitch bobbleheads that I still have. What about you?
I don't have a specific movie, but whenever Disney movies came out every year, or Pixar, let's say Pixar included in Disney, I remember that was the movies that the day it came out, all the family went to watch them. So I have fond memories of every time there was a Disney movie, we are sure to go, all of us, my dad, my mother, my sister, and me, all go to the cinema to watch it as soon as it comes out.
Yeah, I totally agree. What the heck is a trash can? If you don't know what a trash can is, I don't know where you throw your trash.
I think he thought that that you were mentioning a specific trash can, and that's why he was confused.
Probably anything in the first Avengers film, because that whole city got fucked.
That's true.
Top 3 Naruto characters.
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Itachi, Sasuke, Obito.
Kakashi, Itachi, Shikamaru, or Gaara. I just don't like what they do with Gaara so far in Shippuden.
Oh, you are in for a treat.
Oh, am I? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Favorite jump scare of all time. Ooh, that's a good one. Favorite jump scare?
I mean, there's one. I mean, technically it's not a jump scares, but I jumped and I got scared. So I'm going to go with that one. In the second Exorcist movie, which I don't think it's great, there's a scene in a hospital and the nurse is walking around and she goes into this one room. So there's a hall, the camera is here, and the nurse at the end of the hall is going this way. She goes into the room, she gets out, and when she gets out, suddenly there's a ghost behind her walking, and the camera zooms in really quickly into the ghost, and they just go off screen, so you don't know what happens at the moment. That was freaky as shit, dude.
Dude, I think the movie's a little overrated, but one of the best jump scares is that first Insidious. When Patrick Wilson's sitting there and the camera turns and the thing is just standing right behind him. That part fucked me up, because at that point in time, a lot of horror films, nothing happens during the day.
True.
And that's why it worked so well. So I really like that one. I'm just going to put this up, but I'm not going to answer it just because I think the question's funny. What size is your third leg in inches?
I don't use inches, so I wouldn't even know to answer the question.
There you go.
Metric system, baby.
Yeah, there you go. Sasha Banks is playing Jar Jar Binks in The Mandalorian after he goes Sith and cheats death. Four-headed game is strong with this one.
I would see that. Honestly, that's the only way I like to see Jar Jar back. That or just dead in the background, the corpse.
Isn't he dead, though? Isn't he dead? Haven't they discussed this?
The last time he was mentioned was in one of the
books,
Aftermath books. And he was basically a street clown to children, a street juggler, something like that.
Well, because he lost everything. Because of giving Emperor Palpatine fucking power. That's
he's just a slave.
The thing is, people just shit on him, and it's like, if you gave him a storyline like Ahsoka, because everyone shit on Ahsoka when she first came, you know what I mean?
Yes, but Ahsoka doesn't have a retarded voice or look.
Hey, we don't use the R word here, sir. We use... I don't even know where to go for that. Again, Mary Lou B, you guys are my favorite. That is all. Thank you again, Mary Lou. Do you guys watch the Harley Quinn show? So do you like it? And overall thoughts? From what I've seen, is really funny. It's really fucking funny. Ren?
I am interested in eventually watching it, but I haven't yet.
Have you watched any of the DC Universe shows like Titans or Doom Patrol?
You know, I haven't watched Titans. I haven't watched Doom Patrol. It doesn't appeal to me, but maybe I'll give it a shot sometime in the future.
I gotta say, dude, Doom Patrol. You like Guardians, right?
Of course, I like Guardians. I don't love it.
Doom Patrol's Guardians rated R.
Oh, okay. I did love Swamp Thing.
Swamp Thing is great. I do not like that it's going to CW though.
Oh, I like it. It gives it a chance at being revived.
Dude, we're gonna get 22 episodes of Swamp Thing, and I don't want that.
Zach, I'd rather get 22 than 0.
I would rather get 0.
Oh my god.
I'd rather him show up in the HBO Max show. I wish that's how they tied it in with the Justice League Dark. That's how I wish they would have tied it in.
I agree with you. I would take that as well. But given that I don't think they're interested in that, I mean, if he does, they'll just change the actor.
He has to. He's literally like one of the biggest parts of Justice League Dark.
I know, but I love.
That's like having the Avengers without the Hulk.
Yeah.
Literally, that's like having the Avengers without the Hulk.
I agree.
Terrible. Hey Ren, do you play Dragon Ball Z Fighters?
I haven't played it in a while, but I do have the game, and I
love that game.
I'm probably going to get back on it because now they have the Ultra Instinct Goku coming from Dragon Ball Super. This guy right here, so I'll probably get back on it.
Yeah, totally. Dude, I literally finished watching Insidious on Netflix. My favorite jump scare is the lawnmower scene in Sinister. That's a good one. But I also don't like the original Sinister now because of the second one. I think the second one actually ruins the first one. It legitimately good. Don't. It literally ruined the first one for me. It's terrible. Wow. It's literally I've never had that happen where I watched a sequel and it ruined the first one for me.
It's a tall order.
Yeah. Midnight Special is one of the most overlooked sci-fi movies of the last 10 years. What movie from any genre of the last 10 years do you think is criminally overlooked? Ren?
2017 Power Rangers, Real Steel, John Carter. I mean, just 10 years. Off the top of my head, I think that's it.
I'm going to go as far to say Midnight Special is up there. I mean, a lot of the ones you said I would agree with. I think Onward's going to be one of them in the next 10 years, personally. Let me look behind me. I own a lot of movies. The Meg.
Wait, are you serious? Or was it?
No. Loving. It's one of the most underrated dramas. Ruth Negga was incredible in that. Live by Night I liked, but I know everyone doesn't. Nocturnal Animals. There you go. Nocturnal Animals is incredible. To be honest, Ren, I think that was one of the first movies we ever discussed in a comment section.
We did?
I think so, because I think you saw it before me and I was so fucking jealous.
Yeah. That's probably it.
Definitely. That's a crazy one.
Now I'm going back to my review to check that.
Yeah, you might have to. It might have been mine too. I don't remember. All right, so guys, we're at the hour mark, so we're probably gonna take like 5 more questions or so. So let's start doing this. Make them really unique. I like these really unique ones. These kind of outside the box ones. Like this one. This one I really like. Favorite kill in a movie.
Favorite kill.
I Am Iron Man.
Yeah, probably that one.
What are your thoughts on Godzilla 1998? It's garbage.
I enjoy it.
Have you ever watched Memories of a Murder by the director of Parasite? I have not. Have you?
It's been a few years. It's been like 2 or 3 years, but I haven't. It's amazing.
Thoughts on Ari Aster as a director, and did you like Hereditary and Midsommar? Do you think he has potential to be one of the best horror directors? Yes, yes, and yes. I think Ari Aster is one of the. I watch his films. I'm like, how the fuck did he do this? Ren?
I like Ari Aster as a director. Right now, I think he's being a little bit overrated. I don't like Hereditary, though he directed that very well. I like Midsummer. I really like Midsummer. He has
I
the
love
potential.
Midsummer.
I'll say
You got to
he
see
has
the. Dude, you have to see the director's cut. I literally think
Yeah,
that is
I
the
have
best
seen that
director's cut
either.
I've ever seen. Thoughts on the Unbreakable trilogy? IMO, they're underrated. I agree, they're underrated.
Unbreakable is a masterpiece. Split is great. I I have conflicted feelings about Glass. I'll just say that.
Yeah, I guess. All right, one more. Let's take one more, guys. One more really unique one because no one's throwing in anything. I'm gonna start taking in things. Fuck you, love you, Ren.
Thank you.
I don't know if you're telling me to fuck you, because fuck you then. You know? Well, we got 4 dislikes now. Fuck you guys. 27 likes though, so I appreciate that. What are your thoughts on Neil Blomkamp's 3 films, District 9, Elysium, and Chappie? I'll say this: I like them all. District 9's a masterpiece. Elysium's fine. I like Chappie.
I love District 9. Elysium is even better. I like Chappie.
Are you?
Yep, I
fucking
said it. I said what I
Elysium?
said. I said what I said.
Damn, really? I like
Yeah.
it. I like Chappie more than Elysium. But you like
Really?
Chappie too. You like
I like
Chappie
Chappie
too,
too.
right?
Yeah.
I'd never gotten the hate for it. I've never I literally
Me
the film
neither.
that was marketed towards me, that's what I got.
Yeah.
I don't know
agree.
what people expected from it. If there was an Independence Day 3, would you see it? Fuck no. Fuck no. I never even saw 2. Actually, no, I did see 2. I walked out.
Oh my god. Uh, would I want to see it? No, but I have a movie review channel, so I 100% I'd see it.
That would be my. I'm not doing it. That's what I did with 2. I didn't review 2.
I did. I
I'm
remember.
sure you did. A favorite biopic?
Off the top of my head, that's. I mean, Goodfellas is technically Wolf of Wall Street is technically a
Yeah,
biopic.
I mean that's mine. That's mine.
Yeah, let's say that. Why not?
All right, and we're gonna take this last one. Do you have high hopes for Peele's Candyman? It's not Peele's Candyman. I fucking hate how they're marketing that movie. But no. I want to be excited for it. There's something about it that just it feels like they're trying to do the original one, and I don't think they need to. I wish it was kind of different.
I don't care for the property itself, so I'll see it. I'm willing to see it.
Do you like the first one? The original? Yeah.
It's okay.
Fair enough. All right, guys, that is going to be it for the questions. Thank you guys again so much for joining us. Our guest never joined. It was going to be Griffin Schiller. He was busy in a Skype call. Wanted to join, but I guess he was still on the Skype call. So Griffin Schiller was supposed to join in. Ren, thank you so much for joining me. Where can they find you?
You can find me everywhere at Ren Geekness at YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. I have the same name always. And come check out my channel if you like movie reviews and just discussing thoughts. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, of course. And thank you guys again so much for watching this. Make sure you're going to hit that like and subscribe. And if you guys are new here, go subscribe over to Ren. Never miss out on our podcast every single week. It's a great time over there. And the last thing is, if you guys do want if you want to help out the channel just a little bit more, head over to Patreon. Support me over there. I do want to support you guys as well, kind of right back there. Everyone over there, I kind of give a 24/7 thing. And if you want a shirt, go down to the link below and get a shirt. Please. Some of those designs will be very limited very soon. So go get them. So thank you guys again so much for watching this. And of course, until next time, stay classy.